Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
You're listening to TFG Fantasy Cricket.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to the brand new episode of TFG Fantasy Cricket Podcast. My name is Nikhil, and बहुत हो गया T20, बहुत हो गया ODIs. We are touching up on a different topic. We'll give you tips and tricks, to make your best test match fantasy cricket team. These are all the options that we can give. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 पॉइंट्स है. अपना नोट पैड और पेन लेके बैठिए या फिर मोबाइल पे है तो जॉट डाउन कीजिए. This 8 points you need to remember so that it makes it easy for you to go ahead and make your fantasy test cricket test match पे. I have Vivek Krishnan with me. Hi Vivek.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good, always good.
बहुत हो गया ना, overdose हो गया ना PSL वगैरह का.
Yes, but again, that's how T20 league is played, and it's frenetic. We have matches almost daily. We have talked about T20 fantasy, successful tips and all that. And it's time we dive into the longer format of the game, considering we have India, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and obviously Sri Lanka, Bangladesh.
Okay.
So there is a lot to look forward to. And I think this is probably going to be the last leg of test matches before IPL starts and the Champions Trophy starts. So for good 3 months, you won't be having a 5-day format. And a perfect opportunity. And that's why we are here. And we thought we should squeeze this in.
And we wanted to do this podcast.
Always.
We have given a T20. We have done a T20, how to pick your best T20 team.
Yes.
So have a look at that. We'll give that link in the description also. Second thing is, Vivek, we have noticed that people or fans, they usually go for a T20 or a ODI. क्योंकि रिटर्न्स एकदम फट से मिलते हैं. टेस्ट मैच इज अ डिफरेंट बॉल गेम. देयर इज लॉट ऑफ एनालिटिक्स अटैच टू इट. T20 इज मोर ऑफ अ, बीच में कभी लक फैक्टर भी आ जाता है.
बहुत लक फैक्टर आता है यार, बीच में नहीं, कहीं से भी आ सकता है. कल का एक क्लासिक एग्जांपल देख लो. somebody like an Ahmed Shehzad who was not scoring any runs suddenly comes out, goes all guns blazing, becomes the top scorer. Kevin Peterson, Riley Rosu, all these guys, they didn't have a big role to play. And what happens at the end of the day is, if you have Shehzad in your team, you win everything. If you don't, you're probably lacking behind. Asad Shafiq also, this guy was injured. So I want to make a point, people get injured anytime. We discuss this time and again, freakish injuries happen, but this is not in our control. One more reason why Sohail Khan played yesterday, day before he wasn't there. Sikandar Raza, Ahmed Shehzad, Ashad Shafiq, anything can happen at any point in time. So I really hope you guys understand.
That's a T20 story. That's a PSL story.
Actually, we shouldn't be talking PSL, Nikhil. We're consuming far too much time.
Let's dive on to the main topic, how to make a best test fantasy cricket team. The first point is pick more of a top order batsman. Vivek, you need to explain this with examples.
Yeah. So normally what happens, let's take India, Australia ongoing test match. You pick top order from both teams. Budget issues will always be there, but I'm just ignoring that for the time being. I'm just talking about Smith, Warner, Virat Kohli, Ajinkya Rahane, all top order. You pick them because chances are they will get the opportunity to bat twice. Why does that happen? Because you're batting 1, 2, 3, 4. Why 6, 7, 8, 9 probably might not get to bat? Innings defeat, declaration, bad weather, etc. And that's why I always say, if Bangladesh is playing Sri Lanka, pick 1, 2, 3, 4 from Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Not necessary 1, 2, 3, 4 from Bangladesh. We'll get to that because chances are they could be 44-4.
Yeah.
So, weak team, strong team, take everything into consideration. But by and large, this is what it is. You have to pick top order because chances are you will get the same batsman batting twice.
Yeah.
Openers, for example, when Australia are batting away, somebody like a Matt Renshaw or David Warner, somebody like Hashim Amla. We picked, do you remember this instance when Sri Lanka were playing South Africa? We picked both the openers from South Africa, Cook and Elgar. And they gave us good success.
Yes.
It's very important. You have to assess the opposition's bowling also. If Australia is playing Zimbabwe and you pick top order Zimbabwe, good luck to you.
Okay. No, definitely people will not go for this thing. But the
You
second
never
point,
know. You never know.
but the second point is a quite important point. Slip cordon.
Oh yeah.
The most important thing in test match, in terms of real test match as well as in fantasy.
Many people don't understand this, and that's why we are here to explain. What happens is, when you have a slip cordon, they're there to do a business. ऐसी जेब में खड़ा रहे, सब हाथ डाल के खड़ा रहने के लिए नहीं है. Unless of course you're fielding somewhere in the hills of New Zealand and it's terribly cold.
Yeah.
But the reason, as you would have noticed, you get 4 points for a catch or 6 points. Varies from portal to portal.
Yeah.
How it accumulates your overall tally, how it helps you overtake your competitors. For example, let's say today, who's the best slip fielder going around? Probably Hashim Amla,
Yeah.
Faf du Plessis,
Ajinkya
Ajinkya
Rahane.
Rahane. These are the guys.
Yeah.
So just to name a few. And Steven Smith, of course.
Smith. Yeah.
You pick them not only as a batsman but as a slip fielder also. If they are playing in overseas conditions, the ball is going to bounce.
Yeah.
The ball is going to seam. The ball is going to swing also. If it does, the ball is going to wobble. When the ball wobbles, the batsman is going to wobble. When that happens, the ball is going to go to the cordon.
Yeah.
Obviously, somebody is there to pouch. You pouch, you get 4. You drop, you get a whack in your backside. So these are the things that happen in Test cricket. You need to obviously keep note of who's a good fielder. This can happen in spin conditions also. Some of the finest pairs over the years, Kumble, Dravid,
Yeah.
Muralidharan, Jayawardene. This is how you have to analyze. And if you see Nikhil, these two, the combination I spoke about, Shane Warne, Mark Taylor, top 3, top 4, 100% they'll be there. Caught Taylor bowled Warne, or caught Dravid bowled Kumble.
Yes.
These things.
Yes.
So it is very important. 4-4-4-4. Also, what it does, Nikhil, is if bad luck is on your side and your batsman gets out for a duck, it will negate that minus.
Yeah.
You're understanding? If my batsman has taken 2 catches, I'm 8. Then you go -4, and still I'm positive.
Yeah.
Turns out to be, it can make all the difference.
In fact, I'll tell you what, this actually strengthens the point 1. क्योंकि अगर doubt
But
है,
when Bangladesh is playing,
okay.
or West Indies is playing, don't pick the slip cordon.
No, but I'll tell you what, अगर doubt है कि Steven Smith को लेना है कि नहीं लेना है, you see to it that he is a batsman as well as stands in a slip. So there is a extra bonus point, in the slip cordon.
Absolutely.
Waiting for you there.
Yes,
So
yes,
always
yes.
keep in mind, check the batsmen, check where his fielding position is.
Yes, very, very important. Yeah. And so is the case with short leg, Nikhil, if you're playing on a bouncy wicket. But I think first should be the cordon.
Yeah, because unless until it is India, जहाँ पे second over Ashwin डालता है, it's always the fast bowler.
It's possible. Yesterday we saw how the ball was turning.
Yep.
And Ridhiman Saha almost looked like a slip fielder, the way he was catching some balls.
Yes. In fact, that's our third point. Wicket keeper plays an important
Man, I
role.
never knew that was coming up. So,
Yeah.
So what's the point?
So it's about wicket keeper, and the photo that we have of wicket keeper is obviously Quinton de Kock.
Quinton de Kock. Oh, yeah. Wicket keepers play such a vital role in making or breaking a fantasy cricket team. For instance, now that you mentioned de Kock, in my opinion, the best keeper going around.
Yeah.
Complete keeper batsman. India, we saw what Ridhiman Saha did.
Yeah.
The way he was catching, the way he was keeping. But it is important, regardless of the budget, you pick someone who can also come in at number 6 or 7 and really go hell for leather.
Yeah.
We saw de Kock doing this. We saw Adam Gilchrist doing this.
Forever captain material.
Forever captain. We have seen MS Dhoni do this.
Yeah.
Brendan
Best of-
McCullum,
best of.
Johnny Bairstow,
Yeah.
Kumar Sangakkara. So many of these guys.
Yeah.
It's a complete package, Nikhil. And these are also the captain, vice captain material.
Yeah.
I don't care where he's batting, 6 or 7, plus keeping. And let's take Johnny Bairstow's example. Somewhere in London, he's got about 20 wickets to keep. 4 will fly in his direction.
Yeah.
That's 4, 16. He bats twice, in all likelihood. Scores about 20, 30. There you go, 15. 15, 14, 29. So I'm just giving out some numbers,
Yeah.
some calculations. So this is how quickly you can double up. This
He
is
could
how
be the difference between, top 1 and
Exactly,
in a
and
final.
it can come down to a keeper. We suffered at the hands of Quinton de Kock
Yes.
twice. गलती एक बार माफ होती है, दूसरी बार माफ होती है, तीसरी बार then
एक ही बार होती है शायद तक, दूसरी
दो
बार भी नहीं होती.
दो बार.
Okay.
So, Chandimal, but this is a tough call, Nikhil. You have to take, like we are witnessing in this match between India and Australia, Saha and Wade. Whom do you pick? If you have budget, you pick Saha purely for his catching abilities, not so much for batting. But when Bangladesh is playing Sri Lanka, whom do you pick? मैं आपको सवाल कर रहा हूँ.
Rahim.
See, smart answer. Yes, you will pick Rahim. Because as the rule says, you have to pick at least 4 from one team.
Yes.
And chances are Rahim will always bat twice.
Yes.
Plus, he's a decent keeper, Nikhil.
Yes.
And
he's a decent batsman.
He's a decent batsman. He scored 100 against India. And Sri Lanka mein kaun hai? See, the other, I don't know.
Kitne sare?
Yes. I don't know if this point is mentioned in our slider. If not, I'll cover it up right away. Confusion of far too many keepers. Kusal Mendes, Sangakkara, Dick Vela, and you have so many of them, man. Like Delhi Daredevils, they have, I think, unke 12-11 sare keepers hi hain. They have so many of them. So what could happen is, and this is also confusion. When we played during the 90s, Sangakkara was in the keeping category, but he only used to bat.
Yeah.
Somebody else kept. Prasanna Jayawardene was there. Dinesh Chandimal was there. All these guys. And then came Quinton de Kock. And then came Adam Gilchrist. So today, if you have to pick someone, I think the confusion is more so with Sri Lanka. A bit with West Indies. With England also. Johnny Bairstow and Josh Butler. Both played in India, if you remember. Who kept wickets?
Bairstow.
That's correct. So you don't know how it's going to work. You have to take your call. You obviously have to read reports. But what I can tell you is, if you check the previous matches, if you see the record books, you will understand who's keeping when and how. And that's how you make a decision. So this confusion, far too many options. Sometimes these portals also cheat you. They also misguide you in putting a batsman in a keeper's category and vice versa.
Yeah.
Another example is Tom Latham. He's a keeper, Nikhil, but sometimes he's in a batsman category. So these things happen. So that's why it's important you pick someone with great catching ability and the ability to attack the opposition.
So basically, wicketkeeper is the difference. If most of your teams are same, wicketkeeper is the kind of a player who will.
Nikhil. You can also keep him as a captain and vice captain. Surely.
Okay, moving ahead. This one is a spoiler. Keep an eye on weather, especially when you're playing in New Zealand.
New Zealand, Australia,
South Africa because of the bad.
South Africa,
wet field?
actually not too bad. South Africa is not too bad. I think England also, but annoying. England is never annoying. It will just come and go away. Annoying could be somewhere in New Zealand. The whole day could be washed out. Somewhere like Sri Lanka. I hate rain. I just don't like rain because, number one, it stops you from winning.
Yeah.
And when you're losing,
we have faced that.
You have faced that. And when you're losing, Nikhil, there is never a downpour.
Yeah.
So that is one. But yes, you have to keep an eye on the weather. For example, Sri Lanka hosting Bangladesh. Terrible conditions, tropical weather. You don't know how it's going to behave. And then we have New Zealand, South Africa. Throughout the summer, I think this summer logic only applies to us Mumbaikars. Because Mumbai is one place where you can say it's not going to rain from, let's say, November 1st week to June 1st week. Aberration, very rare. But otherwise, kabhi nahi hone wala hai. Other venues, you're not too sure. Okay, you can talk about West India.
Yeah.
You can talk about Ahmedabad. You can talk about Pune. You can talk about Mumbai. But otherwise, you go down south, you never know. Bangalore, anytime. Delhi, you don't know. So, situations you have to avoid. I think New Zealand will once again be a very frustrating affair because you could pick. We've lost so much, Nikhil.
Yeah.
And the rule these days, they have altered it. What they have done is even a ball bowled, Nikhil, is counted as a draw.
Yeah.
The match is not abandoned. Only if the match is abandoned, you get your money back. If it's a draw, I'm saying 450 overs, mein se one ball bhi dala, gone. you have already done a good charity. Forget about it, go to bed peacefully. That's how it is.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't create teams without checking on the weather. And obviously this
In
applies
fact, we
for-
have received such comment. यार तुम लोग weather कैसे guess कर लेते हो? Especially in New Zealand, it's not difficult. Go on to Google. Next 5 days का न्यूजीलैंड का weather देखो जहाँ पे भी मैच हो रहा है.
But I think weathermen, you can't trust them.
Yeah.
And time and again I have read the reports and 90% of the time they are wrong, Nikhil. I don't know.
वो
why.
इंडिया में होता है. Not in New Zealand. Come on, New Zealand we have predicted each and every
New
match.
Zealand, yes.
Yeah.
New Zealand, yes. Obviously, we are also not qualified to say kahan se wind aa raha hai and how the condensation forms or where is the Great Depression going and all that. We can't say anything about that. But this is how it is. You cannot ignore the fact that a day or a match could be washed out. Please make sure you maintain balance. You don't pick a one-sided team when there is bad weather. Unless, of course, Australia plays Bangladesh.
Or else don't put your money into it so that you're
If you know,
completely handicapped.
yes, you're right. If you know there is rough weather around, please don't commit much. Otherwise, if
Problem
bad luck
हो
is on your side.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Moving on. Follow on. किसका फोटो है बताओ? Guess करो.
I know. मैंने ही डाला है. I know. So I'm so sorry. मेरे को वेस्ट इंडीज का डालना पड़ा. But it is what it is, Nikhil. You have to accept it. I think follow on. Now I don't see. Oh yeah, Australia. Possible that India might make them bat twice.
Oh my God, okay.
That's possible, right? We did that to England. We did that to New Zealand. So why not Australia? So it can happen. And when you talk about follow on, let's say Australia. You pick Australian batsmen because chances of Smith, Warner or Sean Marsh batting twice is much higher than a Kohli, Ajinkya or Vijay batting. So you pick them. Number 2, the bowlers. Bowlers as captains. When I know a Tim Southee or a Trent
Philander.
Bolt or a Philander
Yeah.
is going to bowl twice in pursuit of 20 wickets, straight away captain.
Yeah.
Why not? And if there is a weak opposition, why not, boss? Why not? But the stupidity would be to pick a James Anderson and a Stuart Broad on a flat wicket, despite knowing that they are going to bowl twice. So these are the things obviously you have to calculate. But by and large, I think when you are sure that a team is going to bowl out its opponent twice and they have 2 key bowlers, go for it.
Okay, so you mean to say that if there is a weak opponent,
Yeah.
you go with a heavy bowling side?
One of the reasons we picked Saudi, if you remember, and he won us
Many games, yeah. Even Philander.
even Philander. Yeah.
So
that's
you
the
go
logic.
bowling heavy if it's a weak opponent.
Yes, but we went with Ashwin. Not to say Australia is weak.
Yeah.
We went with Ashwin because he's been our best strike bowler. He bats also, and he's got his rhythm. He's in that groove, so he's going to pick a lot of wickets. He's already finished with 3 in the first innings. And God knows kitna lega or 4 test matches to go. Yeah.
The next point, I mean, it applies to all the format, but test match में बहुत ज़्यादा importance है. Playing handicap is dangerous.
Unless, of course, you pick Tino Best and he scores 99 and you win. Man, this was, I think, about 6-7 years ago. I picked him. And I picked Shivnar and Chandrapal as my captain. Okay? And he didn't play. Nobody knew this. And I was like, bloody hell, even before the toss, even before the first ball has been bowled, I'm out of the competition. And Tino Best said, no, man, you're not losing this. He scored 99 and I ended up winning 3,000 rupees. So that was sweet. But obviously, I got lucky. Not every time this is going to happen. If you play handicap in test matches, remember in T20, Nikhil, you must have seen this. Even if you're 2-3 short, you can win.
Yes, yesterday it happened. Yeah.
It's happened quite a few times. ODI also it can happen. But in test matches, you get a 0 next to your player. Very, very difficult that you can come out on top and win. Unless, of course, you have 5 other people or 10 other people playing handicap.
Yeah.
Because every player matters. Every player has a role to play. It is not a matter of 20 or 50 overs. It's a matter of 5 full days.
Yeah.
Where there will be momentum swings, role switch. So many things will happen. Everybody probably might bat twice. Bowlers might bowl twice. Fielders might catch twice. So many things happening, you see. So even 8 to 10 points makes a lot of difference. Ishant Sharma is in my team. Ishant has given me only 2 points. but he's going to be there in probably almost every team. Even if he doesn't pick a wicket in the first innings, I don't think he has picked any. I still have the opportunity in the second innings.
Yeah.
He might still come out and bat as a night watchman, even as a number 11. Bat on ball, 2 runs. I still get 1 point, 3 points. See, the difference is I could be 246 with Ishant Sharma, or I could be 243 without Ishant Sharma.
Okay.
See the difference.
Yeah. We know every point counts. Every 0.25 counts. So, yeah, it matters a lot. Final 2 points. The most important, captain and vice captain.
Oof. Yeah, we did cover captain midway. We spoke about Ashwin. You normally pick a guy who's in form, who has a great record at that particular venue, who likes playing against a particular opponent, and above all, he's the best choice amongst the other 11 players. So I'll again explain Ashwin. We picked him because he bats, he bowls, he's probably going to be India's highest wicket taker again. That's why we picked him. South Africa and New Zealand, we might pick Kane Williamson because he understands the conditions better than most. He's got a lovely, he's got a great average. He's got form on his side. If there is wind, if there is grass on the wicket, we pick Rabada or a Philander.
Yeah.
So these are the things. You obviously pick captain or a vice captain based on conditions, form, opposition, and venue. These are the 4 things, Nikhil, you have to always keep in mind. Once again, venue, form, opposition. These are the things.
Okay.
Please make sure. We picked Hashim Amla as our captain because the last test match he played, he scored a 200 in that same ground.
Yeah.
He was on his way. He didn't get 100, but I think he got 80 or something. But venue matters a lot. Someone likes some venue, Nikhil. It's all, if you like a place, more often than not, you deliver. You like an opposition. You look at Virat Kohli's record versus Australia.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Virat Kohli's record in England, not so great. See, subtle points, these are the things. You can't say, oh, kya thoka India mein, I'll pick Virat in England. Bad move.
It's not
so
gonna
these
work.
are the things.
Yeah. So the last point is basically we have covered, if it's almost both the teams are at par, you don't create one-sided team. There's one more point that it's not here, but I would like to touch upon. It's a 5-day, test. Injuries matter a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So,
interesting you mentioned this. I cannot recollect a player leaving the field and going and then not giving you any points. That is very rare, but if it happens, what can you do, Nikhil?
Yeah.
It can. For example, we saw Matt Renshaw, didn't we?
Yeah.
Renshaw was not injured. He was ill, and I don't know what he ate in Pune, but he had to go to the bathroom. But these are the things that are beyond anybody's control.
That could upset you.
It could completely upset you, man. We saw Dale Steyn. Oh, yes. I remember Dale Steyn in Perth. Shoulder gone, remember? When he was bowling so well and then Rabada and everybody had to chip in. That is again a difficult moment. And that's where I feel if you have that guy as a captain or a vice captain, terrible luck. But I think that's how the
but usually,
format.
No, usually these test match series are 3-match or a 5-match series.
Yeah.
So in whole, this is like a 2.5-3 month long series, and you have to keep an eye on injuries. So which player will get injured? You have to really keep in touch with what the board is saying, their Twitter handles, their Facebook accounts.
Yes. And also, not every time you can rely on the scorecard because you have to watch every match because somebody somewhere must be carrying some niggle. If you don't notice it on screen, the scorecard is not going to tell you anything.
Yeah.
Scorecard will only say caught XYZ, bowled XYZ for 30, 34s, whatever. It's not going to tell you pain in the ankle.
Yeah.
Or pain in your shoulder. Nothing of that sort.
Yeah.
So remember, okay, you can always text us, write to us, ask us, whatever. But this is what you have to do. These are the basics.
Yes. Okay. These were a few points that you need to consider, and experience से कह रहा हूँ, अगर fundamentals proper हो, test match जीतना काफी easy है.
दोबारा बोलो.
Yeah.
Repeat.
Seriously. Even in fact, the teams that we give in test matches have higher, rate of success than ODIs and T20s because, फंडामेंटल बेसिक्स इतने प्रॉपर है कि लाइक अगर ये सारे पॉइंट्स कंसिडर करोगे और उस हिसाब से टीम बनाओगे तो जीतना काफी इजी है.
जीतने का चांसेस ज्यादा है.
Yeah.
ऐसे बोलो, इजी तो कुछ भी नहीं है. Nothing is easy in this world, but the fundamental that we spoke about, the basics, is so very important. If you have been pathetic in your math over a period of time, you obviously cannot get into a finance industry.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we're trying to say. You need to have a strong base. And we have given you quite a few points.
Yeah.
And luck होता है, सब जगह पे luck चाहिए. But I think luck is negated in test matches as compared to ODIs and T20s, जहाँ पे बहुत luck फायदा चलता है. Sure, I think logic will prevail in the long term. This is a game of average. And more you stick to these points, basics, I think you will do a good job going ahead.
Okay, guys. Thank you for all your comments. We are open for discussion. कल के podcast में हमारी काफी बात हुई हमारे fans के साथ.
बड़ा अच्छा लगा यार.
Please chip in with your comments over this also. अगर कोई point आपको लगता है जो important हो,
हमने miss किया हो,
you wanted to share, just write in our comment section.
Yes.
You can follow our articles on the website thefangarage.com. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter पे it is TFG Fantasy 11. Facebook पे it is Fantasy Pandit. Definitely listen to our podcast on Indus Vox Media, Audioboom, SoundCloud, iTunes and YouTube. Subscribe, share, like and comment. Till then, take care.
Hey man, just help me out, man. I need some podcast, man. I haven't had a fix in a week. Just need some.
Don't you worry about it. I got podcast galore for you, man. Just go to ivmpodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna check it out.